Hey everybody, things are starting to come in like crazy in the garden. So there is a lot to be harvested, there's a lot to be put away so that we have it. So here's what's going on this week. It's blueberry season here. We love blueberries. And my daughter now works at a blueberry farm that we have picked blueberries at since she was probably 16 months old, I think, the first time we ever went there. We go through a lot of them. We use them in smoothies. We eat them fresh. Love blueberries. So she just brought home 20 pounds of blueberries today. I'm excited. So I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to wash them. I'm going to drain them. And I'm going to freeze them. They freeze really, really well. You can use them all year. I have some things picked, and it's just chilling out here down in the basement until I can get to it. So I have a whole basket of cucumbers. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I don't need pickles this year, so I guess I'll be eating cucumbers, right? And I got some beautiful orange peppers. Those are finally starting to come in. Some jalapenos, and that is a little basket of broccoli. You can see it in there. So I ought to be able to get maybe 2 or 3 more frozen bags of broccoli out of that. And I'm starting to pull the plants today. 3 heads of cabbage and half a basket of beets to start going in the freezer. That's something else. We just don't eat pickled beets, so I freeze them. We like to eat them cooked. Got a basket of my salad mix to make. I'm really just down to mustard greens, Swiss chard, chives and herbs and parsley. Getting kind of sparse out there. Most of my lettuce is dying. And the first of my green beans with lots more to come. You may remember me mentioning my dying potato vines in one of my other videos. I dug up one of the plants today to see what was going on and found these. So I don't think that they have a problem. I think they're just done growing. So they were some of the early potatoes. Yay. I don't have enough green beans yet to start freezing, but this will be perfect to keep in the fridge for this week for us to eat. So if they're dry, you can just store them right in your refrigerator and they should stay well for about a week. Did you know you can freeze beets? It's very easy. Just wash them and put them in a pot with water until they are tender. And then we're going to remove all the skins and I'm going to cut them into pieces like I want to freeze, and that's it. It sort of looks like a crime scene in the kitchen, but I got 6 pretty big vacuum sealed bags of beets to go in the freezer out of that. The cabbage became coleslaw, and some of the cucumbers became creamy cucumber. So those are 2 ways you can use those. I love easy, and we started doing this the last time we processed chickens, and I have a ton of these meat chickens to go through. We just did another batch, and I freeze a lot of them whole. I cut some of them in parts, but something that we really like are just like boneless, skinless fillets, like breast meat. So these are smaller, and I'm just taking that big breast meat off those meat chickens and kind of slicing it so it's in little individual pieces. So I am freezing those individually like I've been doing with a lot of this other stuff and putting them on some wax paper. This has some piled up, but what you want is you don't want them touching, and you just freeze them until they're not going to stick together anymore. And voila, the Ziploc bag. So anytime you want to just open the bag and pull some out, you've got them ready to go. It's convenience food that you've raised at home. And then after I fill a Ziploc bag with what we'll use in probably maybe a month or 2 months, then I'm going to vacuum seal the rest. So they vacuum seal beautifully here. Looks great. So I would expect this should stay for months, if not a year. So what's coming in your gardens? I'd love to hear in the comments what you have coming in and how you're preserving it. I know I'm pretty simple. I just throw a lot of it in the freezer, but there is so much you can do, and I'd love to hear what you guys do with what you grow in your gardens. So let me know in the comments, and thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you the next time.